I've been at Ikon now for more than 23 years. I started actually just after the building was refurbished, this old school building. And of course Brindley Place then was, half built, if even that. It's great that Ikon is here in the West Side, to some extent because of the user-friendly nature of the place. I mean, Brindley Place and its pedestrian identity is it's kind of a pleasure, to be in such an environment and not, on the edge of a street. We're part of a changing district in the city, and, it's been a privilege to sort of watch those changes take place. Since I arrived at Ikon in 1999, I think audiences have probably doubled. Now at Ikon we have approximately 200,000 visitors a year. I mean, those are people who actually come to the building. But things have changed, so much. There are more visitors than ever coming to the building now, but then we also have a digital audience, which we never had before. People from all over the world who've never set foot inside the building, and that's really important. It's very difficult to single out any exhibition in particular. I mean, there are a number that I have very fond memories of, and they include exhibitions, for example, that survey Ikon's history. We did an exhibition of Ikon in the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s. But as well as this local focus, we've been quite international in our programming. And, a current exhibition, mine Kiki, who is an Aboriginal Japanese artist, I mean, that is, that's a dream come true for me because I've been interested in her work for such a long time. I feel very lucky because I've had a chance to do almost, what I wanted. It wasn't a program that was born out of some kind of duty. It really does sort of come from the heart. Things that I'm proudest of include a program that's paradoxically outside of the building. I mean, we have a very active off-site program. Most recently we had the Hugh Locke sculpture in Victoria Square. And, other things, working with young people. We have a canal boat, and to work with local young people, real self-starters, very imaginative and diverse. That's a pretty great thing, and to some extent reflective of the fact that Birmingham is such a young and vital city. I mean, there are so many young people here, and it's been a privilege to work with them. After I decided to leave Ikon, and it's a decision that I made 2 years ago, it gradually dawned on me that I would probably have to leave Birmingham. It would be difficult for me to be around, and haunt the place. Then the question arose, where exactly I'd go. So in fact, I decided, with my little family, that we'd move to the seaside. So we're putting down roots in Folkestone, in Kent. I'm looking forward to being independent, freelancer, if you like, gun for hire, for the kinds of things that I particularly like doing, which are making exhibitions and writing. As far as Ikon is concerned, I'll miss the team and the fact that I have had the privilege to work with such great people who have supported me in the programming that I've wanted to do. But more broadly speaking, I'm going to miss Birmingham. I mean, it's a city that I've grown to love. I love the energy here. You feel an optimism in the air now that actually wasn't there, not in the same way when I first arrived. I mean, it feels like it's a city that's really going places. I mean, you can see the skyline changing. You can hear the construction work behind us as we speak. And, that, signifies, something very sort of hopeful.